The crazy news that they don't want to tell you. This is Coincidental Chaos, and today I'm coming to you with some quick facts. Let's read a book. The book we are going to review in Season 2 is entitled Unsettling Truths by Mark Charles and Soong-Chan. For those of you who don't know him, Mark is a Native American activist and public speaker. He's a reformed pastor and computer programmer, and as if that's not enough, he was the independent candidate for president in the 2020 election. Mark had a book tour over the summer, and when he came to Detroit, I was able to see him at the Central Detroit Christian Community Development Center. It is my pleasure to help share Mark's message and get the truth out there. What's done in the dark always comes to light. This book covers the doctrine of discovery, which refers to a series of documents that served as authoritative permission slips for every diabolical act of abuse of power that has been committed against humanity since before Christopher Columbus. This path has been paved in blood, and the truth really is unsettling. Proceed with caution. This is a true story.
The doctrine of discovery is so systemic. It's so institutionalized. It has such a long history. And it when you look at how deeply embedded it is within the church and our U.S. society and the Western world, it becomes overwhelming. How is this ever going to change? How are we ever going to fix this? How are we ever going to change this? And it's the discipline of watching the sunrise, of understanding it's not about my power. It's not about being in control. It's learning how to feel at peace, even knowing you're out of control, and of understanding there is an order and a plan. Creator's doing something. We're a part of the production. We're not orchestrating.
Mark is right on the mark, as many problems in society seem to stem from our disconnection to Source, our Creator.
And then I ran for president, and I was completely sucked into the political realm of things, which is all about power and about control and about maintaining control. And after the campaign was over, I realized I needed to get into a better place spiritually, where I just said to myself, I have to go back to watching the sunrise. I have to reclaim this discipline. I can't live in this concrete jungle. I can't survive in the world of politics if I don't have this discipline reminding me daily I'm not in control.
Many recent studies support the theory that watching the sunrise actually improves your mental health.
One of the most beautiful, beneficial, and sacred spiritual disciplines I have incorporated into my life is the discipline of watching the sunrise. When you do this, you notice something very different. Yes, it is beautiful, peaceful, and often breathtaking. But when you do it day after day, week after week, month after month, and eventually year after year, something else happens. Subtle changes become glaring. It is quiet. Only a masterful artist with impeccable timing, a perfect knowledge of the breadth of the tools available, and a bit of a wacky sense of humor could ever pull off incorporating it into something as breathtakingly beautiful as a sunrise. This understanding did not occur after one sunrise or even after 30. It began happening after months, years of watching the seasons pass.
Now, I find this pretty interesting because one of the first cultural practices that was changed in assimilation with settlers coming to the country was the time of worship.
How come before the missionaries came, our people were able to wake up every morning to greet the sunrise with our prayers, and now we can hardly get to church by 10 a.m.?
To get back to our roots, it is important we know the truth. We need to acknowledge the beautiful souls that inhabited and honored our land under the power of God before it was seized by aristocrats abusing their authority for material gain. There is a website called native-land.ca where you can type in your address and see who was in your land before you. Are you ready to open your eyes? Comment below with where you're from and who was there first for your chance to win a copy of Unsettling Truths, autographed by Mark Charles. Be sure to hit that follow button. All winners will be contacted via message. Well, I guess that cat's out of the bag. Follow me for more quick facts with Coincidental Chaos.